Hi everyone, I'm Maeve. I'm so glad you're here. Everyone's bodies are very different, so I can't guarantee this, but these stretches should feel good to you pretty much every day. So if you need a stretch routine that you can do on the daily, here it is. All right, let's get started. You're gonna come onto your elbows and your knees. You're gonna lift your hands up if it's okay. You're gonna drop your chest through, and you're gonna round your back. I'm just gonna do this a few times. Anytime you're stretching, you want to be very aware of your breathing. Your breathing is a natural way to calm your nervous system. So we're giving some pressure into the shoulders, but we're meeting that pressure with our center. We're not pushing into a place that doesn't feel safe. At the same time, we're moving our spine through flexion and extension. Last one. Good. Come onto your hands. You're going to bring your right knee forward. Your left leg extends back. And then just kind of rock around here a little bit and kind of find where you feel fairly centered and everything feels good. There's no pain. You can rock off onto your hip if you want. You can be centered wherever you feel like you get the best sensation for your body. And then walking the arms forward. We're going to take the arms over to the right. And then stretch the left foot as far back as you can. Root the hands or the fingertips down and stretch the fingers a little further away from your body. Now, the more energy we give into that left foot and the left arm, we're going to get a bigger stretch of the left side of our body. A little engagement in the left glute will give you a little more opening in the front of the left hip. Walk the hands back through center. Stay here, just lift up. Use your hands for some support. Just rise through the chest. Engage the left hip again and just get that feeling of the front of the left hip getting longer. And then we're just going to switch sides real simply. Step that foot back. Left knee comes forward. I'm a big fan of moving around a little bit here so that you are finding where you are in space, and if there's any sensation that doesn't feel good, you can avoid that. And then we'll take our arms forward and we'll do the same thing, walking the arms over toward the left, stretching the right leg back, and then a little engagement in the right back of hip, the glutes, to give the front of the hip a little more space. And if it's hard to access that right now here, don't worry. You'll feel it more when we come back through the center and upright. And we'll start to work back into the center. Walk the hands in, lift up, engage this hip. It's going to give you a nice opener here. Yeah. Stretching should feel good. I'm just going to leave it at that. Stretching should feel good. Bring your hands, step back, carefully lower onto your belly. You're going to take your right elbow straight out to the right side. You're going to put your left temple, your cheekbone on the ground, and then right arm is going to gently press into the floor. You're not passive here. Roll onto your right side. If it feels good, you can bend the left knee and put the foot on the ground behind your right leg. My left hand is pressing gently into the floor. I'm going to say it again because it's important. This right arm is not passive. You're giving energy into the ground so that you're not just pushing into your shoulder. You're not forcing a stretch here. You're giving a little resistance, a little tension between your arm and the floor. It's going to keep you safer. Last inhale. Release out. And then just come right to the other side. So now you'll get a second view or a different view. Left elbow is going to go directly out to the side. Turn to the right. Temple down. This elbow's bent. And then if you want, you can bend your top leg. Pressing the arm gently into the floor. Letting this foot be light, actually. So adding this leg is totally optional. It feels nice to me because I'm getting a little bit of stretch here, a little bit of rotation in the spine. And again, just checking in, making sure that left arm is not passive. You're not just grinding into that shoulder joint. Come out the same way you came in, carefully. Press back. Just take your hips toward your heels. Nice moment here. And then arrive on your back. Nice work. Take the right leg up. Hands to the right hamstring. Now if you had a yoga strap or a towel, you could put this around your foot and that would be lovely. If you don't, you're just as good here. You're pressing your leg into your hands so that your right hip is gently moving toward your left foot. The goal is not to pull your leg toward your face here. If you have mobility, you're welcome to bring the leg in and then you can take your hand to your foot. That is not the goal, so don't think that that's what you're supposed to do. What we're trying to do here is lengthen the leg, lengthen the back of the leg, the hamstrings and the calf muscles. Keep enough awareness in this bottom leg so that you feel stable. Take your left arm out to the side and then right leg is just going to open out to the right. Come back up to center. And then just switch your legs. And I'm going to have to turn, otherwise I'll hit the wall. So second side, holding the leg wherever it feels appropriate. Stabilizing, right arm out to the right side. And then left leg opens out to the left. Any amount. So whatever your amount is wonderful. You support and you give yourself connection and tension here in whatever way suits your body. So we think of tension in the body sometimes as a negative thing, but this is a good thing. It's giving you something to push against, to feel that end range. Bring that leg back up to center. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And then either roll to your side or just simply rock up to sitting. Yeah. Take your right leg out. Actually, it doesn't matter. Take one leg out. Reach up and over. Getting a nice stretch in these lats, which can really help to open up your shoulders. Rise up. Take it the other way. Now, as you get familiar with this lineup, you can always take a little longer in any given stretch that might feel like your body needs it on that day. And the ones that you're like, I don't know if I need so much time here, you can kind of skip through them. Rise up with your inhale. You are done. Excellent work. I hope you feel good, and I hope you feel good every day. Thank you for moving with me.